shit off my stool.
I was fucking making everything
Get your
go.
shit off my...
All you hear is a sound, how it used to be. All my memories stay like melodies that was stuck in my head when I was dead. That's where you find me. You never can see. That's where you find me. But you'll never catch me.
What's up, dude? Hey, everybody.
We're the Proper Goons. I'm Daniel. This is Nathan. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, who was that?
That
we're
is
listening to?
Flight Mongoose. Oh,
Oh, yeah,
we need microphones. Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm Daniel. This is Nathan. Welcome. We're the Proper Goons. That's a little bit of a fill. That music had us in a trance. That's a local band.
Mm-hmm.
You heard of these cats before, Nathan? I think you have.
Yes, I just played them off my phone.
They are called Flight Mongoose. Check them out, guys. Local bands support the local kids. They're great. They're very talented. Make good music. Check them out at their website,
And
flightmongoose.com. And
if
go for it.
If they leave a comment or... should we do
Okay,
it?
yeah, let's
How should
do
we
it
do
with
it?
a comment.
All right.
So if you could... Okay, the top 3 burns. With your lovable host here, if you guys could burn the shit out of us in the comments on this video, episode 17, the 3 biggest burns will receive one of these. An official, original Flight Mongoose t-shirt with a fucking
Ooh.
cool-ass mongoose on the back wearing them
Oh.
shades? Are you kidding me?
Hot dog.
All right, everybody, we got a small, we got a medium, and we have a large. So, all you fatties
I
out
didn't
there,
think you have to tell them that.
I'm just saying. I don't want...
I wasn't gonna even ask people like, what size are you? I'm just gonna fucking send them a T-shirt.
Yeah. But big boy like me don't want small, though.
Oh, well, figure
You
it
know?
out.
It's too bad. All right, fatties. You got no chance. Sorry. All right, shots, baby. FlightMongoose.com. Stop touching. Woo!
We may be a little drunk already. But we're gonna go ahead and knock this one out of the park anyways.
I think so. I think we're gonna kill it. I'm sorry I was late today.
Yeah, I'm sorry too.
You ever get in a situation where you have plans? And
Plants?
Plans.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We're not talking about plants. Not until
All right.
after New Year.
After hours.
After hours.
What? So what now?
This is
Plans.
nighttime
You have
radio.
plans.
So I have plans to come here. Set time, right? I got to get to work. And the wife knows this.
Mm-hmm.
And you ever been in a situation where even though they know you have plans at a certain time, they go, you know what? Fuck your plans. I have something better for you to do that has to do with you getting me something. Ever happened to you before? You're lying if you say it didn't. But I won't make you answer it because I don't want you to get in trouble.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, no. No. No, my wife has never made me do anything
He's
like
nodding
that.
yes consistently. Very quickly,
What
too.
the hell?
Oh, I'm sorry. No,
That
I was just...
for
For
the
those that
viewers.
aren't watching,
You fucking dick.
you gotta let everybody know what's going on. I mean, it's fair.
Apparently.
So I have to go and get a bunch of stuff at the store, right? And I came up with a situation I didn't really know what to do in because I felt like these guys were in a bad situation on their own. So you ever go shopping? I'm at Walmart because Walmart sucks and I have to go there because they're open.
Okay.
And I go in there and I see these two bums walk in like right when I walk in. Okay, how can I tell they're bums? Because they walked out from the bushes when I drove into the parking lot. Okay, so don't hate on me, people. They walk in. I'm doing my shopping. I'm doing my rounds, and I see them hella taking shit that is clearly kind of weird, like weird stuff. Soda, phone screens, random shit, right? And then it was a big dude and a little dude, and the little dude has this huge back on, and clearly he's like zipping that shit up, and I'm like, this fucker is just stuffing shit in his backpack. It's obvious. What do I do? What do I do in a situation like I'm thinking like, do I snitch? I ain't no snitch.
No, you just let him fucking steal.
So I let him steal. And I feel bad, but like, really, what if they really needed half the shit? What if they really needed to protect their phone under that bridge or whatever? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to.
What if they're right next to the creek water and they in the night they keep rolling in their sleep, and they go right into that creek all the time?
I don't want that to happen to them if we could avoid that by letting them steal. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But I really feel bad because
so you go ahead, bums. You keep thieving. We'll keep our mouth shut as usual.
Those of you that are stealing shit that don't need it, go fuck yourself. Because you're a shitty person.
It depends.
If you don't need
because
it.
If you really want it.
If you don't need it.
But what if you really want it?
Then it doesn't matter because you don't really need it.
I need it to be happy.
To fulfill your want?
Yeah.
No. Okay. That was the first reason why I was late. The second reason.
Wait, why were you late then? I'm confused. Because your wife
because
had to go...
my wife told me to go grab stuff at the store for her and the baby.
You made it sound like the bum's fault.
Oh, no. I was just saying I noticed that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I had this moral obligation with myself. Should I say something or should I not?
I'm really glad you didn't.
I don't normally. I never snitch.
I know.
I ain't no snitch, motherfucker. So anyways, I'm driving on the freeway to get here, right? And I'm cruising, driving on 80, good old 80, you know?
Yes.
80 east, just cruising.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, under an overpass, it's much, much darker, right? If you notice that if you're driving at night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm driving, and I could barely see something that's a little, it looks light colored, but almost like a light shadow. So I can't really tell if there's something there or not, right? And then so I'm driving, I'm getting closer and closer to underneath this overpass. And then it looks like a box that just fell out of someone's vehicle while they're driving on the freeway, right?
All right.
And then as I'm going, obviously I'm aware of there's something there. So I switch lanes to avoid it. And it ends up being the bottom of a basketball hoop. You know, the one you fill with sand or cement or water?
Yeah.
And then the rest of the hoop was going the direction I was driving. So the pole and then the basket. So it was a full-on basketball hoop.
Dang.
In the middle of the highway. And so I avoid it, right? I'm like, oh, fuck, right? And then cars behind, I'm like looking in my rear view at this point, like, and I see a guy pulled over walking towards to go get his basketball hoop that fell out of his truck, right? And all of a sudden, I see a truck right behind me go, Gadoosh! And fucking nails it.
Damn.
And then I'm like, oh shit, I should stop to make sure he's all right. You know what I mean? I'm not, I ain't no snitch, but I'm not an asshole.
Yeah.
So I pull over, and then he pulls over to the guy, and then we made sure he was all right. And then he was fucking pissed at the guy that lost his basketball.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, all right, good luck with that. Bye. I got somewhere to go.
You can't get murdered out here.
So there's number 2. I'm sorry I was late.
Wow,
man.
dude, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm glad you were late.
I'm not.
You know, that
was it.
For a couple
I'm
of
not.
reasons. First of all, that was a pretty cool story.
Oh.
And
not
then,
many cool things happen to me in my life, so.
And, you know, it came with a good lesson learned, like, you know, tie down your shit in the back.
Tie down your shit in the back of your truck.
And don't snitch on bums.
And don't snitch on bums
they got
that are
harder
stealing.
lives than we do.
Who knows? They might need a phone screen.
Yeah.
Whatever. You never know.
And
Anyways.
also, it just shows me that I take this more importantly than you do. Which feels good.
That's fair because I feel like I try to guilt trip you like once a week.
Oh yeah, yeah. And sometimes it works, and sometimes I'm like, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy, and then he'll stop talking.
Where
to me
would
for
he
like,
be without me?
I'd probably be in someone else's garage.
Fuck you, sir.
Okay. I got some big news I want to drop, but I don't know if you wanted to mention anything before I did.
Is Nelly pregnant again?
Oh no, no,
because
no,
that would
no.
suck for
I'd
you guys.
stop having sex before I get her pregnant again.
All right.
I'm cool, man. Financially,
I think that's another conversation. I don't want to turn this into a big.
No, I'm not trying to
Heart to
bash the
heart.
lady the whole night.
Oh, okay.
She's great, and I love her. She put the baby to bed tonight so I could be here, so that's cool. You know what I mean?
Thank you, Nelly.
Thank you. And my daughter's super cute. Her grandpa came from Mexico. He builds houses for people in Mexico for charity.
Mm-hmm.
And he just came back and had like the cutest little Mexican dress that he got her. And she was rocking that today.
Oh.
Yeah. See, I'm becoming a big old softy.
Yeah.
And I see this little cute dress and I'm like, okay, my daughter needs to wear
As
that.
long as you're not trying on the dresses, I'm cool with it, man. Oh.
Okay. Move
All right.
on.
Let
Move
me
on.
know if you
Let's
need to
move
talk
on.
about anything.
Let's move on.
All right.
Not on here.
I got some news.
Let's hear it. Is your lady pregnant?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Let's see. Where should I begin?
Oh. Thank you for the chili beso.
You're welcome.
One of the best
Thank
beers
you,
you could
Great
get.
Basin, for making such delicious beer.
Local, only an hour and a half, 2 hours away, right?
Yeah.
Nevada?
It's not really local, but I mean, it's the next state over.
It's close enough.
So, I saw Wonder Woman, and it may be
I love Wonder Woman.
because of what's her name, Gail Gadot.
I don't know her name.
Well, she's a smoke show. So
Yeah,
I liked the movie. I thought it was good. I was surprised that DC actually put something forth that was worth a watch. I was happy about it.
It was impressive. Everything about it
Yeah.
was cool.
Yeah.
And she was a badass. And it
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
like annoyingly like unrealistic.
top.
Obviously like
Yeah.
she has powers and shit. But it was fucking sick, man.
Yeah.
It was very cool. It was very empowering. I felt empowered when I came out of that movie.
Yeah, you were an empowered woman.
I was. I felt great.
All right.
Okay, your point.
My point is that DC just announced that they are making their own origins. And they're releasing a separate storyline Joker movie.
I love that idea. Okay, let me
All
ask
right.
this: is there enough information as far as do we even know who is
I know
playing
who's
the
producing
Joker?
it, and
Who's
I know
playing
who's
the
directing
Joker?
it.
Who's playing the Joker?
I don't know yet.
So who?
There'll be someone different.
You know what?
They
You
did
know what?
say
Let's
that.
start with the producer because I care more about the director. So who's
All right.
producing it?
Martin Scorsese.
Oh wow. Okay. And then now the director, Ridley Scott.
Nope.
Okay.
This is gonna be such a good mix.
Steven Spielberg.
Todd Phillips,
I don't know Todd Phillips.
Yeah, you do.
I probably know his movies.
director of Hangover 1, 2, and 3, movies as new as War Dogs.
That's a great one.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
I think that taking those two, they can make a sweet ass movie, baby.
So when we're
For the
talking about like
Joker.
a producer, right?
Mhm.
Martin Scorsese.
So he's dark. He knows action very well.
But how involved are these producers in their movies? Are they like seriously like that
Okay,
involved?
let's just put our feet in Todd Phillips' shoes for a second, okay? Those are some pretty big shoes to fill.
Yeah, sure.
But does he hold a candle to someone like Martin Scorsese?
I don't.
Let's
think
be
so.
real.
He does not.
I don't
have-
think so.
He can't keep up.
I really like all his movies, but come on, like that has to be like a celebrity meeting a celebrity at that point, right?
I get that. Yeah, he's probably fucking head over
So
heels meeting this guy.
guaranteed, Martin Scorsese's like puppeteering that bitch. Just throwing in little ideas and quick with it, and of course, Todd Phillips has to be a fan, being a director. and
That's
coming
true.
on
I
the
get
scene
that.
after
I get
him.
that. I get that.
So, I mean, he's probably going to take his advice.
To be honest, if I was producing a movie and I picked a director to direct a certain movie, I want them to overcome whatever difficulties on their own.
Absolutely.
Do you get what I'm
not
saying?
difficulties.
And I want them to have their own vision. That's why I would choose them, right? So if I was producing a movie, I'd be like, write the check, I sign here. Okay, I picked you for a reason. Fucking do your job, and then I'll leave it at that.
I know that Todd Phillips will bring the comic relief, which, if we're gonna make a Joker movie finally, then that's a good move.
I think that'd be a better move with like a Riddler. See, the Joker, you're saying the Joker not necessarily needs to have comic relief just because his name is Joker. The Joker character is not really that comedic. He is ruthless and brutal and psychotic. And the reason why he's called the Joker is because he's laughing at all the brutal things he's doing. He's not laughing at funny things. He's laughing at killing people and destroying things, right? Because he's so psychotic. It's almost like Clockwork Orange bullshit, right?
Okay, yeah.
Where like he gets it off seeing all the pain and misery. That's what I see Joker doing, right? So I wonder, is it going to be a like over the top comedy? Because I don't want to see that in a Joker film.
No.
Like if they do an origin, I want it to be dark, like how they did Batman.
And that's why I think having Martin Scorsese produce it, I want to see Joker smash some fucking teeth in. And
I want to see this rated R, like Wolverine, right?
Yeah.
Like Logan. Way to go! It was about
that was
time.
Fucking cool.
And Daredevil. I mean,
Daredevil.
No. I didn't mean that. I feel so fucking stupid. I'm sorry, everybody.
His name's
Deadpool. I know, but they both wear red and they're both weird. Okay. Anyways, that's exciting. I think that's dope. I'm excited to see when does it come out?
A long time from now.
Like 4-6 years or more.
Like Martin and Todd just shook hands over it.
We don't even know if it's gonna happen, dude.
No, it's happening.
We'll see.
It's what I read, I should say.
All right. On another note, you were gonna say, but I cut you off. I'm sorry.
I don't fucking know. You do that shit all the time, ass bag. And the reason that Daniel screwed up on Deadpool and Daredevil drop is because he had a closeted childhood and he did not even read a fucking comic.
That was mean.
Sorry, I went off on a
You didn't have to tell everybody that.
I'm sorry.
It's not my
Keep
fault.
it to yourself.
It's not my fault. It's like making fun of retarded kid. Like,
Yeah.
I was born that way, bro.
Yeah.
Don't make fun of me for that.
I'm not gonna make.
Hey.
I'm not gonna let you make me feel bad.
Last episode I was a little prejudiced. This episode you're being a little prejudiced, all right?
Yeah.
Just because I grew up in a different culture doesn't mean I'm not as good as you,
I'm not
okay?
making fun of handicap.
Stop
I'm just
it.
making fun of you.
It's not cool.
All right.
Hey, I got some crazy. Okay. Conor McGregor and Mayweather are fighting Saturday. I cannot be more fucking excited for this.
Real quick, do you think I should let my 10-year-old watch this fight?
I think that you should. I think that you should not let your 10-year-old watch all the talk before it.
Oh, yeah. When it's an F word every other word?
And if you're going to bring your 10-year-old where I'm going to watch it, probably not a good idea because we're all going to be fucked up. We're all going to be real drunk. We're going to be slap your wife drunk. No, I'm kidding.
Drunk beer, slap my wife.
No, I'm kidding. I love my wife. Anyways, so the last time I was this stoked for a fight wasn't long ago. And you probably know because I probably talked about it when John Jones' return from his steroid use suspension, and he came back to fight Daniel Cormier for like the 4th or 5th attempt or whatever. It was ridiculous for the championship. And that just happened last month. Okay? Like July 29th or something. Look it up. I don't know. I think it's the 29th. So I was super stoked for that fight. And a lot of time, have you ever been so stoked for something and it didn't really, like, fall through like you thought it would?
Yeah.
Like, you were kind of disappointed?
Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze.
Mine was Rollerball.
Rollerball? What the fuck?
LL Cool J and I think Keanu Reeves was in it.
And you thought that was going to be a good one?
I fucking did. I felt so dumb. I know this is out of topic, but dude, I thought this was so new. And by the way, it's a remake, which I didn't know when I was a kid, right? So I thought this was so new and innovative and badass, right? You got LL Cool J and his fucking dope Porsche, and these guys got these weird leather costumes on and hot chicks everywhere, and they're throwing a miniature bowling ball, right? Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they're on skates. That's dope. I had dreams about this movie before I watched this movie. And it was disappointing. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, I was super stoked for this fight. Finally, he comes back, right? And you're thinking, why are you talking about this so late? I'll let you know in a moment. So, John Jones and Daniel Cormier, main event, fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Round one. Well, I'm not gonna break it down to that extent, but so the entire fight, as it lasted, it was very back and forth. John Jones, supposedly the best of all time, right?
Yeah.
He was throwing so much volume in strikes. As Daniel Cormier is so much smaller, is not, but he's taking them and moving in, making it a dirty fight, right? And wow, what a close matchup it was, right? Until the infamous moment. It was so back and forth and so close. John Jones lands a left kick to the fucking forehead and finishes the dude and murks him. Like, the guy doesn't even remember, like, 15 minutes of that night.
Yeah.
So bad, right? And then so Daniel, like, that was the second time he lost to John Jones, right? And typically, you only get to lose 2 fights.
Right.
You only get to lose 2 fights because it's best out of 3, right?
Right.
So you lose 2, you're not going to get a third fight. We already know you're going to lose, right? So Daniel Cormier is like sobbing, sad story, but he's so passionate. He's wearing his emotions on his shoulder. You and I could relate to that. We're very emotional and no, okay, I am. Whatever.
No, I don't know. I'm just
people could tell how I feel when immediately.
Yeah, I guess so.
So anyways, Daniel Cormier's he goes on his honeymoon to Hawaii, and John Jones is riding this train. Fucking champ now. He's back from a suspension of being on steroids that was from a dick pill, right?
Yeah.
To keep his boner lasting longer. This freaking
right.
Whatever.
You don't shove those in your penis, by the way.
Don't
read the package. Go ahead.
Nathan knows.
No.
No. So he overcomes drug use, right? Cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
He overcomes hit and runs, right? Jail time. Becomes a champ. What a hero, right? I'm a big fan of this guy at this point. Love it. I love what he did. His message is, no matter what you encounter in your life, good or bad, especially when the bad brings you down, you could overcome it and just keep your focus forward and you'll accomplish it just like I did on this championship belt, right? Guess what happened like 4 hours ago? He just got popped for steroids the night before the fight.
No!
Yes!
Oh,
John
what
Jones
an idiot.
got popped for steroids.
Oh, what a fucking idiot.
The second time.
He's
and
done.
The test
It's
came.
over.
It's over. What do you do now? All we could do is wait to find out what it is, but what is it going to say? He had another dick pill? Come on, man. That's not going to go over twice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I'm so disappointed to talk about this because I'm so on the side of wanting to see him succeed because he seems to be the best fighter that has ever lived, right? And this worries me seeing him go through that because fuck, now what happens? Daniel Cormier's like, no fucking way. This dude I was doing great.
Got robbed.
And he really, right? Essentially he got robbed.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Fuck, man.
So we got to wait through this, see what drugs he was taking, right? Because it just happened. And people don't just jump on the train of like, hey, he's just pumping up.
And Mr. Jones, sir, you can't just say, no, I shoved all those pills and all those needles in my dick. Everything was for my dick. It's not gonna work.
That fucking just happened
Wow,
before I showed up, and I'm like, I don't know how to feel. I'm so disappointed because I was rooting for him so hard. It makes me sometimes want to think that because USADA, the United States Athletic Drug Association or something like that, Doping Association, they're the ones that do the testing. It's a third party, so it's separate from the UFC company.
Yeah.
And so like it makes me sometimes feel like maybe what if they let him just take steroids? Everybody just takes steroids, and we'll have the best fights of all time.
Do you know Darryl Strawberry?
No. Who's that?
He was a baseball player back in the day. And when I was little, like, he was just a name that I knew. Like, I couldn't wait to see Darryl Strawberry play.
Sure. So you, like, looked up to this guy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Being
shit.
little, like, way younger than
What
Evan.
are we talking about? Oh, like 7?
6?
6? Oh.
Yeah. And that dude got popped for steroids. And I didn't even really know what it was. I just knew that meant he couldn't play baseball. And I was like,
so wait,
what a
wait.
fucking idiot.
Did they suspend him, or did they, like, say, you're expelled from playing baseball?
From what I remember, it was like, you're expelled. Like,
you're done.
Fucking, it's over for you.
You're banned.
Yeah.
See, John Jones, right? Mm-hmm. If you get popped for, like, some type of enhancement, right? Like, to the point where it's not necessarily, like, legit steroids, but if it's, like dietary to help you lose weight or to cover maybe your use of steroids or whatever it is,
right.
you get popped and it's like a year suspension, which he just got through. Then if it's like a more intense one, it's 2 years, right? But if you get popped, like you got popped
right
the first
after?
time, you get popped the second time, it automatically doubles. So if it's what everyone's speculating it is, it's going to be originally the 2 year, but because it's the second time, it'd be 4 years. So this guy is literally in his prime right now. He just came back from his first fight, got popped, and may have another 4-year suspension.
What a fucking idiot, dude.
Who knows what he's going through? Who knows what he did and what he got popped for?
Yeah.
It could be the simplest thing because there's so many types of supplements.
It could be
I don't know if
baby
you
Tylenol.
know.
I don't know.
So, like, for example, a lot of these places that make these supplements, they have this little bowl like I have here. They have this bowl of X, right? This supplement X.
Let's call it pretzels.
Whatever. They have this bowl of pretzels. They grind it up, right? And then they go over here, and then you package it all and then send it over, right? Then I grab this bowl. I don't even fucking clean it, and I go, okay, I'm gonna put almonds in here. I'm gonna crush up all the almonds, and I'm gonna send it to you, and you're gonna package it, right? And then so you're gonna package it and send it off, right?
Peanut flavored almonds.
So that's a big issue because some of those you could legit buy it and look at the bottle and it'll tell you all the ingredients, and you're like, okay, I'm a professional athlete. This is everything that it says in here. You tell USADA, right? Because you have to let them know everything you're having, and then you take it. And you take it, and you take it, and you take it, and all of a sudden you get popped, and next thing you know, they test the bottle of the supplements you're taking, and they're like, oh, it's laced with this tiny bit amount that's not going to help you perform better, but you got popped for steroid use because it has some form of that illegal drug in there, right?
Wow.
Because they're not sterile like you expect them to be. And that happens all the time, right? So, like, those of you, please don't just go to the conclusion of just saying he's a huge steroid user, blah blah blah. But
I did not know that. We are all the wiser for it now. Thank you, Daniel. What? I can't compliment you?
It's so not genuine. It's ridiculous.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I mean it.
I think they all know what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You are welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for welcoming me.
You are so welcome.
Yeah.
You're so welcome.
I feel better.
Hey.
Do you feel better?
No, because the eclipse just happened, and I feel kind of underwhelmed.
All right, you just pulled my string, motherfucker. You know it. What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened here? on our lovely planet. What were you all thinking? I want to see nighttime in the day.
Oh man. Hey, perfect timing, bro. It's a TV.
We planned that one
eclipse.
out. We planned that one out.
It was totally planned. So
Man,
I've
fired
seen
up.
people just stand there. We're not okay. There's a certain line where this eclipse
All
has
right,
totality.
I just so happened to be out on the road around the time that this whole fiasco went through the other day. You know,
Yesterday.
if you're 8 years old and you took a trip with all your little 8-year-old buddies on your Razor scooters to the park to see this shit, awesome.
Awesome.
Shut up. Way to go.
Awesome.
Way to go, future scientists. All right? That's great. That's fucking great. But if you went out with your fucking lawn chair and your fat wife and you sat out there in your ACDC shirts waiting for this shit with little jugs of Arrowhead water, you're a fucking disgrace to mankind. I don't understand it. I really don't. And I posted this shit and nobody helped me out. I was like, I just want to understand. If there's something I'm missing, please let me know. But you're only going to see this one time in your life.
No. Actually, it's
I
going to
know.
happen in 7 years.
Yeah. And it's supposed to be cooler. Cooler than dumb. I don't know. But I just... If there's something else that isn't brought to light, please let me know. Because
I want to I'll play
understand.
devil's advocate.
All right, let's
Okay.
hear it.
So, I agree with you 100% except for the fat wife. Because some of them had some fucking hot wives.
All right.
Just saying. Okay.
I just didn't see those.
Well, you missed out because you're busy just driving and looking into the foggy clouds. Okay? So, let me say this.
It was really cool how it got cold. Right. Like,
Temperature
that was
change
cool.
was immediate, right?
That was cool.
Pretty crazy. So, I think it's because we weren't in that line of totality. The totality is when it's completely covered. 100%. We, in our area, I think
titty.
we're 80% covered. So when it got covered at its full 80% that is possible for us in our area, it wasn't too significant. It dimmed up a little bit. People were like, ooh, ah. I was like, wow. I work outside a lot. So I was like, I'm loving this cool weather. This is nice. And people are taking 50 people are outside. And let us know if you've been doing the same, but you're taking selfies with the sun over your shoulder to try to get a glimpse of the moon.
I'm watching what I'm guessing is groups of complete strangers sharing glasses. Like, it was
Okay,
it was
so
shocking to
to
me.
play
really.
devil's advocate, right? So I agree. It was kind of ridiculous in the area we were in. So I got to thinking, I'm like, I wonder what it was like in areas where that on the map. You've seen that map. Everyone saw that map of the line that totality rate's gonna go, and that's when it was gonna be 100% covered. And a lot of people travel to the areas where it'll show that way, and wow, it actually seemed fucking cool. Okay, so legitimate. It went from blue sky, complete sunlight, everyone's looking on their glasses, doing their bullshit in their lawn chairs, and then all of a sudden 100% and fucking dark.
Whoa.
So then that lasts
See?
like 2 minutes, completely.
See,
like
that would be
that is
fucking
very cool, but not where we are.
No.
Which 99% of the country were in
It was
places like
it-
we were.
It was like it magically turned about 7:30 p.m. and everyone fucking jizzed all over the street. It was like that was what was shocking to me. Was like, look how many people are fucking diddling themselves over this shit. It was yeah, I couldn't believe it. I
I
have
don't
no
know.
words. I'm speechless.
Can't wait for another 7 years.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Oh my gosh. Whatever though. Anyways. You done?
Yeah.
I love it. All right, everybody. Don't forget to check out flightmongoose.com.
Oh, yes.
Give us some hate on our comments. Top 3 gets a t-shirt.
T-shirts.
Don't forget.
Hey, you know what? Hold on. Because I said something a little fucked up. Listen. All right. If you write a comment, just at the end, do your period, and then write one word. Small, medium, or large. And then put another period. And I will make sure that you get that shirt. As long as you're the first one. So hurry the fuck up!
No.
Oh, whoa.
First don't matter. It's talking about... I want them to have the... I want them to go out and burn the fuck out of us.
All right.
And whoever has the best burn in a large will get it. Whoever has the best burn in a medium will get it. And whoever has the best burn in a small will get it.
You up the ante, and I like it.
I want to see them step
All
it
right.
up. All right? Everybody?
I want my feelings hurt.
Very easy to do, everybody. Just talk about
Jen Lindstead, I'm not talking to you. You can't play.
Hey, everybody. We appreciate you joining us. We're the
Till
Proper
next
Goons.
time, Goons. Peace.
We're out.